what this Sadashiv healing is.
Sadashiv healing is something that I have channeled. So in the meditation I received it.
What do you mean by channeling? So when we use the word channeling, what does it really mean?
So channeling, if I say in my own words, it is like a hotspot connection, okay, that you develop with the deity, any deity, divine, energy, whatever you want to call it. So when you develop that connection, you start channeling from there, you start receiving it as a message.
So there are a lot of people who have certain issues like asthma and all of that. So all of them can try this activity?
So with the asthma, you don't push yourself a lot, okay? You be like, as comfortable you can be. The moment you feel it's enough, let it go.
We have so many tools out there in today's world. Everyone is going after spirituality. Everyone wants to heal themselves. Everyone is experimenting so many new things. We have Reiki, we have tarot, we have astrology, we have pranic healing and so many more. But there's one healing that I have never heard of, which is Shakti healing and Sadashiv healing. And we have very beautiful Miss Gargi who's going to talk about. So Gargi, welcome to our podcast. So tell us about what this Sadashiv healing is. I'm really excited.
Okay, so firstly thank you for having me here. So Sadashiv healing is something that I have channeled. So in the meditation I received it. So the channeling healing modalities has started from last year during the Navratris in October. So I did the activation and transmissions, and during each activation for 9 days I received 1 or 2 symbols every day. From there this journey started. So first I received the Shakti healing, about there are 11-12 symbols for that, okay. Then I wanted to do something for the Savan month, and I asked Lord Shiva if something can happen, and they give me 5 symbols. Why is that? Because Lord Sadashiv has the 5 faces, okay. So and each
I'll just interrupt you. Can you please tell us about what exactly Sadashiv means?
Okay, so as we all know that Lord Shiva, he has many forms like Shiv and Shankar, okay. They are different forms with different significance, okay. So if you look at Shakti, Tripur Sundari Devi, okay, so when she sits on the throne, okay, so you will see that her throne is being held by the 4 deities, which is Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Rudra, okay, and Shiv, okay. On top of that throne, first there is lying the Sadashiv, and on him Ma Tripur Sundari is sitting. So that is the Sadashiv. Sadashiv is said to be the form. When I was channeling and I asked what is Sadashiv, so they said that when the story happened where Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma were thinking that who is the supreme one, and suddenly a Shakti Punj appeared in front of them, and the Shakti Punj asked them that whoever will find my source, okay, that will be the superior one. So the Lord Brahma went up, Lord Narayan went down, okay, but nobody could find the source of the Shakti Punj, okay. That Shakti Punj is said na adi na ant, there is no beginning, no end. That is the Sadashiv. It is the supreme form. In some Puranas it is said that he is the Adi Purush as well, the Adi Shakti and the Adi Purush. So he is the supreme form, endless form. He has no beginning, no end. That is the beauty of Lord Sadashiv.
Wow. So can we also say that Sadashiv has no form at all?
Yes, you can say it is like a Shakti Punj, the infinite energy, okay, that is there, okay, that is working with Adi Shakti. Yeah. All right, and in the form also, but there is a form, he has 5 faces, okay, and Karpur Gauram that we hear, so white as a camphor, that is Sadashiv, okay, that is Sadashiv. He has 5 faces, each face represents 1 element, all right, and that is why we received 5 symbols in this healing, each one representing 1 element, healing, and there are benefits of each symbol. So the one symbol that I drew before starting the podcast, okay, that is the Sadashiv symbol, that is the ether, okay, and that symbol, they gave me the benefit that when you draw the symbol before starting something, so you can you can be the expert of it if you're learning something, if you're starting something. So that's why I do that.
Amazing, amazing. And I also want to ask one thing. So you use the word channeling. You channeled this entire meditation. So two questions I have for you. One is there any such healing on the internet, or like are there other people who are performing Shakti healing and Sadashiv healing? And second question is, oh, I forgot the second question. Wait. Yes, the second question is, what do you mean by channeling? So when we use the word channeling, what does it really mean? I don't understand, and please help our viewers to understand what it means.
Definitely. So channeling, if I say in my own words, it is like a hotspot connection, okay, that you develop with the deity, any deity, divine energy, whatever you want to call it. So when you develop that connection, you start channeling from there, you start receiving it as a message. So it's like they are WhatsApping me the messages that, you know, this is this. So that is what easiest explanation of the channeling. And in the channeling, what I have experienced so far, especially in the last 6 months, so channeling is like you receive the lost wisdom that has been lost over the period of time. There are things, because one time I was doing Akashic reading with my guru, okay, so he was holding the space and he was taking me back to the different lifetimes, and I channeled a meditation, kind of a sadhana, okay, but I was not sure that if I'm doing it right or not, because I have never heard of all those things, okay, that you make a mudra and you do this, you do that. Once we are done, and my guru said that, you know, it is present in Kamakhya Tantra. And I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. When you get the validation that you are not crazy, okay, you are not making it up from your mind. And he said that what you have channeled is a very simplified sadhana, because the original sadhana takes like 6-7 hours and days as well. What you have channeled are small steps from each step, and you have merged it. I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
So this is my experience, that in channeling you channel the divine knowledge, wisdom and lost informations in sometimes simplified manner also.
Yeah.
Now if we talk about these symbols, they are not present in any Puran or anywhere, but each symbol, each stroke has a meaning. Like when I channel, I usually ask that what exactly it is telling, because sometimes they look very strange. Okay, so one symbol from Shakti healing that I channeled, so it shows Ma Adi Shakti sitting, okay, on the lotus, and she has the 4 arms. So we create arrows, so 4 arms there, okay, we create 8 petals, so this is like her lotus. At the center she is sitting, so this is like each and every stroke has a meaning.
Yeah.
And they just work very amazingly. Like at first I was not sure, honestly speaking. Then this year I started doing the healing, the Shakti healing. I haven't given it a proper name. I have yet to channel. So yeah, this is, and the Sadashiv healing, the name I asked, what should I call it? And they said it is all about Sadashiv, so Sadashiv healing.
Okay, and what do you think is the difference between Sadashiv healing and Shakti healing?
So Shakti healing and Shakti healing, we are dealing with Devi. Okay, all her energies, different messages, different benefits. Okay, there is Kali, okay, there is Ma Tripur Sundari, okay, there are different forms. There is one symbol which talks about all 3 Devis. Okay, so it is all about Devi, all about Shakti. And in the Sadashiv healing symbol, so it is all about Lord Shiva's Tattva, the earth element, water element. So there are all the elements, okay, and each of them has a benefit. And just I think 3-4 days back I received one more symbol as the additional one, and it also represents Lord Sadashiv but with Shakti.
Oh, amazing.
So that was the one. So I keep channeling them. Now I don't doubt it at all, because now I have got it that, oh my god, this is how they work. I also program my crystals and everything with these symbols only now.
Oh my god, that's amazing. So one more thing, so when we talk about Shakti healing, or let's say when we talk about Shakti and when we talk about Sadashiv or Shiva, so whenever I connect with both of them, so Shiva is more like my father, like my guru, and Shakti is more like my mother. So it's like I'm her daughter, you know. But if I want to understand what is the difference between the two energetically,
Okay.
so what would it be?
So difference energetically. I received these channeled messages during healings, okay, and they always say that we are one, but they also say that the masculine is being represented by Lord Shiva,
Yeah.
and the Shakti is representing that feminine. So that is the one thing only, but that kind of create the energetic difference. But the sadhana that I talked about the Kamakya Tantra one. So they said that in this sadhana we are not Ardhanarishwar only, that bringing one's masculine and bringing one's feminine.
Yeah.
They said when we are doing the sadhana, we are bringing both our feminine masculine
Wow.
together.
Yes,
That is
of
creating a
course.
whole cycle.
Hmm.
And that kind of changed my perception. So I stopped creating any difference. Even in the symbols of Sadashiv, there are two symbols which are talking about Shakti and Shiva sitting together in the symbol. So
Amazing.
it's like I stopped making any difference between them. But yeah, when I need a motherly love, when I need motherly guidance, I go to Shakti. When I
Yeah.
need strength, I go to Shakti.
Yeah.
For me, Shiva is like father,
Yeah.
but the father who is like
Always guiding.
Shakti is like, listen to me, do this, do that.
The nurturer.
The nurturer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lord Shiva's energy is more like, for me, is like chill and calm, that you overthink a lot. It's okay. Like in these Sadashiv healings, we received one channeled message that you are on time. If you are thinking you are, late in any part of your life, maybe marriage, career, finances, you're not.
Yeah.
So chill, relax.
On this note, I want to ask another question, which is like, so many of us are always hustling, right? We have so many things going on in our head. We have anxiety about our future. Okay, career kya hoga, job kab milegi, when am I going to get married, and all of that. So how do you deal with all these things, knowing that timing is everything?
Yeah.
So how do we make ourselves understand that, dude, we need to chill?
Chill, yes.
Yeah. So tell me.
That, I don't know, strangely, I never worried about the marriage part.
Yeah.
Even strangely, my father also never
Yeah.
worried. In between the last year, he was like a little bit thinking that, okay, yeah, this. And I was like, relax. And one day I was doing the meditation with Shakti, and she told me, tell your parents it is going to happen and it will happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it will be on time. And I told them, and they were like, okay.
Yeah.
They just left it.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that they always tell me, and even in the Sadashiv healing we received, that you are on time always. Okay. You might think as per societal norms that by 25 you should be having a good career.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be stable. By 25 you should be married. By 30 you have kids. Okay. These are the societal conditioning and norms. But they said you are on time. Everyone has their different journeys. Okay. You have different, I have different, and they say you are on time, because this I always say to my clients, उनकी मर्जी से एक पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता.
Yeah.
What are you worrying about? When they want, they will just blink their eyes and you will get it.
Yeah.
And I have seen it happening in my life, the most impossible things happening overnight, when I have been trying to get it for years or maybe months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when they want to make it happen, they will.
But let's say, we are spiritual people, or we have been, I say that everyone is spiritual, but it's all about how much you discover about yourself. But there are so many people who are still in some kind of ignorance, and it can become very tough for them to, handle such challenging times, handle such challenging situations. So what can they do about it in that moment? Like, let's say that they're going through anxiety, and us time pe we know that us time pe kuch samajh nahi aata, right? We have so many emotions going on and so many thoughts, and everything is happening, BP high ho jata hai and pata nahi kya kya. So what is that one thing that we should always remember when we are going through this?
Yes. So first is the breathing. I have been doing this breathwork course from last 2 months. And what I learned is breathing is something very important. We focus on diet, we focus on everything.
Yeah.
But breathing is something, if you don't do it for 2 minutes, you are dead. You can go without water for a day, but you cannot go without, and we don't do anything to maintain that.
Yeah.
So in that, he said that when you inhale from your nose, you inhale the life. So whenever you feel stressed, you feel anxiety, you feel like overwhelmed, start inhaling from your nose, a deeper inhale. And with deeper, it doesn't mean that it has to be like very long or something. It should be that light that you cannot even hear your own breathing. Okay, it's like that another person cannot even judge that you are breathing right now. And always inhale from your nose. And there is another point, when you want to conserve energy in your body, so inhale and exhale from your nose. And when you want to release stress, anxiety, so inhale from your nose, exhale from your mouth, right? So this is another point. So first is inhale. Second is that one thing that I have received and understood in my own journey is, when it is happening, anxiety, nothing comes in mind. No remedy, no tricks and tips, nothing works. Okay, so the one thing that I now have started doing is, whenever I feel anxiety, is like, I will be, yes, I am having anxiety, acknowledge it. Okay, after acknowledging it, breathing, and then I just let it explode in front of my deity. Okay, like if I want to even scold them that why you are doing this, I'm frustrated, I'm pissed at you, do that if that helps you. If you want to cry, then cry. Okay, don't be like, no, I am strong, I will just sit calmly and it will go away. People try to maintain composure in such situations when you need to go wild, as per the energy is flowing, so when you let the anxiety flow in your body, it will come out. That I have understood, that like 2 nights before I was feeling the anxiety and it was here in my stomach, and I was like, let it be, go, I don't care. Okay, I stayed like, in my position on my bed, and it just moved, and I kept breathing, and I didn't thought of anything, and I was like, it will go away, and it went away. It was like with the breathing, it just went out. So the one thing that you can do, just keep breathing, okay, and let it out in any form, whether it's anger, frustration, cry, and don't let it out in front of people, but in front of your deity. They will not judge you. In this message that people can very much take help from, it is from Sadashiv Healing channeled message, that he said, Lord Shiva said that you talk to me, I am waiting for you to reach out to me. So maybe at the end of the day, when you are on your bed, come to me, tell me what happened today, good, bad, boring, funny. Okay, he said, I will deduct the bad ones, and I will multiply the good ones. So this you can do after the anxiety period is over. You cry, you scold them, they will listen. They will not judge you, they will not be angry. And this has helped.
Actually, and I think it also requires practice, because in the initial few times you won't understand, you might just want to go crazy. And I always see anxiety as a dog on the street and a human. So हमें बोला जाता है ना कि भागो मत वरना कुत्ता पीछे पड़ जाएगा. So exactly, that dog is the anxiety or the depression, and that human is of course us. And when we are trying to run away from the dog is going to chase us like anything, and it's going to bite, and that is going to be so disastrous. So instead of running away from the anxiety and depression, sometimes it's okay to sit with it. Or just just like we sit with the dog, just we stand with the dog, and it helps. So I think that is something that is really helpful for the viewers as well. And what you talked about, inhaling and exhaling, it's magical. I have tried it, and I think everyone should be trying that. So you were saying, as we inhale slowly, and
very calmly.
Okay.
That it doesn't create any sound or any movement. Like when I'm sitting, you cannot even judge me that I'm inhaling or exhaling. And there comes a point when your inhale and exhale gets so less that you are on the verge of just being silent. That silence is something that can really help you go deeper. So in these meditations that I do with the breath work, so they're like hour longs, okay, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, okay, and in that we create a hypoxia, okay, where
what is that?
So in a hypoxia, what happens is you first do some intense inhale exhale for like 4 seconds inhale and 2 seconds
Like
exhale.
this?
Yes. So there are different rhythms,
Yeah,
okay, that
yeah.
you follow. After you are done, there will be a time where you will inhale a deeper one, you will stop, you will exhale, and then you go into that zone where you stop feeling the need of inhale and exhale.
Yeah, I think that is the state of nothingness also, right?
That is the Bhairava, the nothingness state where you are not doing anything and you are just in that moment. That is a samadhi kind of a state.
Yeah.
And this can go up to 90 seconds of no inhalation exhalation with practice. Right now I'm on 30 seconds only.
Yeah.
Okay, I started with 10, now I'm on 30.
Amazing.
But yeah, and there is this one thing also that every morning when you wake up, you are on your bed. So normally inhale, exhale, and then start your timer and see how long you can go without inhalation again. Very comfortable way. Okay. The moment you feel the need, stop the timer and see how long the duration is. So if it is beyond 25 and 30, your health is okay, better, good. If it is less than that, you have health issues that you need to focus
So
on.
this is like a quick tip of how we can understand whether we are healthy or not.
Yes, when you don't sleep properly, your breath hold time, this is called breath hold time, it will be less. If you haven't digested your last night food, it will be less.
How less?
Like it will be, when I started, I was in the worst situation health wise, it was 10 seconds hardly. And it is like the worst breath hold time you can have. Now I have reached 30-31 seconds, so it is like intermediate, better level.
Okay.
When you are on peak of great health, mental, physical, emotional, it can go beyond 60 as well.
Okay. All right.
So if your breath hold time is like less than 20, okay, even less than 20, 15, 10, your health is not good. There are issues, maybe digestion issues, maybe mentally, physically, emotionally you're not well, maybe you haven't slept well, you need to work on yourself. Okay, you can go to doctor, you can get some medicines and you work on the meditation part, yoga part, move your body. But if it is beyond 25, okay, so you are getting better, you are good. But when you are on the peak health, mental, physical, emotional, everything is good, so it can go beyond 60. So breath hold time is you inhale, you exhale, and then you stop, hold it and see.
All right. And also with this, I want to ask another question. So there are a lot of people who have certain issues like asthma and all of that. So all of them can try this activity?
So with the asthma, you don't push yourself a lot, okay, you be like, as comfortable you can be. The moment you feel it's enough, let it go. Okay, but yes, breathing exercises can actually help with that also, but don't do as intense as normal people are doing, but they can actually help. The sleep apnea that happens at night, it can actually heal.
What is that?
So sleep apnea is like you are sleeping and you just kind of forget breathing. So it happened with me a lot. So you will start choking and you will wake up with anxiety and panic.
Yes, yes. And a lot of people think that it is some spirit which is actually choking them or some. So is it not a spirit?
It can be that also.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some new theories coming up. So some people say when it is sleep apnea, the sleep paralysis also.
Yes.
Actually, there could be some entity that is connected to you right now and causing you that. So there are some spiritual theories I just read a few days back. Okay, but in sleep apnea, if we talk about scientifically, so it basically is that your throat kind of gets choked up, you stop breathing, you just kind of forget breathing, okay, for a few seconds, and you feel that now you are gone completely, and you wake up with panic. There is a difference between sleep apnea and paralysis. In paralysis, you cannot shake your body or get up. In sleep apnea, you wake up abruptly.
Okay, got it.
That is the thing.
Yes, it's like a jitter or something like that. Got it. Coming to the spirits, the entire spirit world, and I think so many of us are really confused that, what is a spirit? Is there any spirit attacking us? Is there any psychic attack happening? Is there any black magic done on us? So how do we know if someone has done any black magic, or if there's any spirit around us, or it's just our mind playing with us?
Right. So, the mind playing thing cannot happen with everyone. It happens when you are somebody who knows about these things and you're overthinking about them, so your mind start creating the scenario, so that is a different thing. But when it comes to the actual reality, so it is said, if you start acting very clumsy
In what sense?
clumsy in what sense, that you are just standing and suddenly you lose your balance, you're walking and you lose your balance without there any obstacle in the path, okay, or you keep getting bruises, cuts out of the blue.
That has happened with me. Oh my god, really?
Yes, so if you are going through it a lot and there is no reason that you didn't get those cuts from something, okay, you are just, something is paining and you see and there is a cut, okay, so all these things shows that there is off energies around you, okay, these are the major symptoms. For me, there is one more thing, I'm very sensitive to energies, so even when the energies completely attack, okay, so I start getting anxiety, I will have sleepless nights and I will feel anxiety, and that is my cue that okay, something is wrong. There is another thing, I don't know how many can resonate with it, but whenever there is a black magic thing happening, okay, or somebody is doing some sort of thing on me, so I will start having a like something like pin is, you know, pricking on my solar plexus chakra, just on here, on my stomach. Whenever it happens, it's like something, and it has been 100% correct for me. There is another one that I have recently realized this year, is when psychic attack, like somebody is thinking about me very negatively a lot, okay, so my crown chakra will start having, my head will start having a strange kind of a pain, a throbbing, stabbing pain, and it will not stay, it will be like come for a few seconds and go. So somebody is thinking about me very negatively. And psychic attack is what? When you are too dedicatingly like thinking about somebody and you are like, you know, I hate that person, something should happen with that person. That is a psychic attack, when you think bad about somebody and you think it from your heart, and the heart is releasing those anger, frustration.
Got it. With this, I have two more questions related to black magic. So let's say that somebody is a prey of black magic or psychic attack or anything like that. How can Sadashiv healing or Shakti healing can be helpful for them?
Yes.
Okay. And secondly, how can people protect themselves, even if I talk about, you know, just taking a baby step?
Yes.
Right, because sometimes the intensity of the black magic is so much that you might not be able to control it on your own. But what is that one step that people can do?
Yes. So there is one phrase I heard, I don't remember from where, but it said there is no 100% protection ever. Okay, there is no such thing. So if somebody is telling you, you know, after this you are like 100% protected, that is not true. Okay, but yes, as you said, baby steps that you can do to create some protection around you. So the very first thing is working on your aura. This I have also struggled my entire life. My aura was very weak and it used to let other energies enter very easily. The aura is like your guard that protects you, okay, and they see that if the energy is not right, they will not let it pass through. That is the work of your aura. Okay, but my aura was very weak that it will let it pass through anything very easily. So working on your aura, so you can do a very quick visualization before going out, before meeting people, and even in your home. So you just close your eyes. Okay, so you close your eyes, okay, and just see a glow around your body, which is your aura. It could be of any color, yellow, pink, green. Okay, see what comes up naturally. If you are not able to visualize, let it be yellow. That is the safest one. Okay, and do the deeper inhalation exhalation from nose only, because you want to conserve the energy, and see that color expanding. It is getting expand, okay, it is getting more bright. You can even visualize some sparkles. So the more you can visualize, you can be as creative, you can be as filmy. Okay,
so visualization is imagination.
It is different from imagination in some ways. In imagination, for example, you imagined a room, okay, with certain details. When next time you will imagine, it will be different details, okay. But visualization is something when you visualize something and you come back to that again, you will find the same details. That is the difference between visualization and imagination.
So people who do not know how to visualize or anything, they can start with imagining it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So you start with the imagination. There is this one practice that you can do to enhance your visualization.
Please tell us.
So you project yourself in things. For
Okay.
example, you project yourself into your house. So you start with the meditation, and you just imagine you are standing outside of your gate.
Okay.
Okay, you know your house, so obviously you know where is the gate, then what turn you have to take. Okay, so you, in your imagination, you walk through your house, and then you choose a wall, any favorite wall of yours, and see how it looks, what is there on the wall. And then you see that you can see inside the wall. Okay, feel the wall. It will enhance all of your psychic abilities, not just seeing,
Wow.
but feeling, touching. Okay, so you feel that you are inside the wall, how it is feeling, the cement, how it smells. Okay, and then you see deeper and deeper and see what you are feeling, what you have not. Try to touch it in your imagination. Come back, come outside, and then you project some colors on it. Okay, like blue, purple, and you can just click your fingers, okay, to send a mental message to change the color. And you change the color, it will help you in seeing the colorful visualizations.
Got it. Can you help me to understand the step-by-step process of how to protect ourselves?
Yes, so as I
First step?
said, first step is just visualize your aura in
How do
any
we
color.
visualize?
You close your eyes,
Okay.
take a deep breath, okay, and you see there is a halo forming around your body. It could be yellow, it could be faint, as depending on your aura situations. It could be bright, it could be any color. Once you understand what it is, then you see, you inhale and exhale deeply.
So I see a white light around me.
White light,
Yeah.
let it be. Now you start inhaling and exhaling from your nose. And as you every time inhale and exhale, you are expanding that white light.
Okay, so it's becoming bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger, and it is at a moment it will just cover the entire room, and then it will expand the outside of this room, then this entire office. It is reaching outside of the office, reaching the roads, it is reaching the metro station. Once you feel, you might even start getting tingling sensations or some warmth around your body. Alright, then you set a programming intention that my aura is very strong.
Okay, so I can say it out loud also. My aura is very strong.
It only let love and divine energies enter.
It only lets divine and loving energies enter into it.
No other energies can pass through it.
No other energies can pass through it.
Once you say the affirmations, you see your aura is like shining brightly. Okay, it has become an armor, a shield of yours. And then you take a breath and open your eyes.
So this is so quick and amazing, and I think we will be done in 1 minute or 2
Hardly
minutes.
1 to 2
Wow.
minutes.
So people who do not have time, people who are busy with their work and all this work culture, they can do this activity in car, in cab, in metro, wherever, right?
They can even do it when they are sitting on their desk working, even when they are in the meeting. Like it was my brother's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, and we just wanted to go everything very smoothly, and I just visualized that this energies, white light energies, around the 2-kilometer radius of mine. Okay, and whoever will come under this, I set the intention, will just be happy and very satisfied with it, and everything will be very smooth with it. And you won't believe it happened like that only. So yes, you can do it in like this.
Got it. So this is one of the ways to protect ourselves from psychic attacks, from
But
black
it
magic.
will take like you don't have to do just one time and you're done. No,
We have to do it every day.
maintain it.
Got it.
Yes.
And how are your symbols going to help in this particular thing?
So right now I am trying to establish the Shakti healing into a proper modality. Okay, so that I can teach it, because I received this that you will teach it in the future. So now the way we use Reiki symbols, that draw it 3 times,
Yeah.
draw it this many times,
Yeah.
first draw this. So I am also maintaining that with
Okay.
that. So I'm
Okay.
experimenting with
Okay.
it. And in the Gupta Navratris that just recently ended, so we did the Shakti healing, and some of the clients had the black magic. They didn't told me before, but they afterwards told me, and they felt the difference in that. So in Shakti healing there is a symbol, okay, the name is Kali Khadak, okay. So the symbol benefit is that it instantly cuts off the negative energy,
Okay.
and it also helps in releasing the black magic energies, etc. So whenever I have to cleanse and protect, so I use that symbol.
So tell me one thing, why should people come to you instead of going to any Baba?
Because see, there is one thing that I always say, that who you are going to get healed or helped through is also destined, okay. So there are people who might come to me and who are destined to come to me. There are people who will go to somebody else, okay. So if you think that you want to come to me, so why you should choose like me or any healer over a Baba? Because nowadays scamming is going on very strongly, okay. And if somebody is creating fear in you,
What kind of fear? And tell me this in Hindi. Like
okay,
what kind of fear?
तो fear is like कि आप मेरे पास आए, आपने मुझे बोला कि मेरे साथ ये दिक्कत हो रही है, तो मैंने आपको बोला कि भाई आपके साथ तो बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत है और आपके साथ अब ये हो सकता है, वो हो सकता है, ठीक है, और मैंने आपको इतना डरा दिया है कि आप यहाँ से ट्रॉमेटाइज होके गए हो मेरे पास से, ठीक है, मैंने आपको रेमेडीज़ भी बता दी है कि आप ये करो, पर ना ये तो बहुत बहुत ऐसा है. सो व्हाट विल हैपन कि आपके अंदर फियर एक डेवलप हो गया है, और जब आपके साथ ऐसी चीज़ें चल रही हो, चाहे साइकिक अटैक हो, नज़र भी हो इवन, और आपके अंदर डर है, तो वो उन पे फीड करती है ये एनर्जीज, राइट. उनका खाना है, ये फ्यूल है, ओके. तो आप जितना डरोगे वो उतना ही इम्पैक्ट बढ़ाएंगे अपना, ठीक है. तो चाहे एस्ट्रोलॉजी हो, चाहे टैरो हो, हीलर हो, कोई भी हो, ठीक है, अगर वो आपके अंदर फियर बढ़ा रहे हैं, ठीक है, वो आपको होपलेस बना रहे हैं कि अब तो आपका कुछ नहीं हो सकता, दैट इज़ वेयर यू हैव टू लीव.
That is where we have to draw a line कि ये जो बाबा है या whoever this healer is, this is a ढोंगी बाबा. और
एंड इफ दे आर नॉट ढोंगी बाबा ना, तो उनका जो नॉलेज है, फ्रॉम वेयर दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम, दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम अ वेरी लिमिटेड माइंड सेट. दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम अ माइंड सेट दैट things are only possible on a human level. The divine cannot do much, because when you believe in divine, you know that in one blink they created the universe, in one blink they can end it. So who can do that? आपकी प्रॉब्लम क्या है उसके आगे, राइट. तो जो लोग फियर बढ़ाए, वहाँ पर आप अपना बाउंड्री ड्रॉ करो एंड गो फॉर समबडी हु एक्चुअली टेल्स यू व्हाट इज द इशू, ओके, एंड हु टेल्स यू व्हाट यू कैन डू एंड गिव यू होप, not the false hope, but the hope that you can hold on to and move on.
Another question, how do we differentiate between someone who is doing some kind of black magic? जैसे I have seen a lot of healings are happening, but they are also happening through black magic. You know, अच्छा मेरे पति का affair है तो आप इस चीज़ को heal कर दो. So in the name of healing, a lot of manipulation is being happening. So how do we understand that this is healing and this is something that we shouldn't be signing up for?
Yes. So firstly, it also depends on what you are asking for. Like many people come to me and they say that, you know, my boyfriend got married, okay, and you do something, उनका शादी टूट जाए.
Yes.
First, your intention is wrong,
Yeah.
right? So these things cannot be done with the healings. Healing have a very, like, you know, limits, because the ethical limits are there, okay. When it goes beyond the ethical limits, it is not healing, because healing is what? Love and light, right? And what you are asking for is manipulation. What you are asking for is breaking somebody's home, family, okay. So it cannot ever be done by healing. And even through spells also, ethical spells also have the limit, right? If you want to go beyond that, it is not ethical, it is unethical. So that is where you call it a black magic. Is what? When your intention is not good.
Yeah.
And you're doing
so. Should people go for you know, or ask for reconciliation? People who are in no contact, should they be going to different healers and say that, you know, हमारा reconciliation हो जाए, वो मुझे text message कर दे or anything like that?
You know, जब मेरे पास कोई ये वाले क्लाइंट्स आते हैं ना, मैं उन्हें पहले ही
नमस्ते
मैं लेती ही नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज मोस्टली उनमें ना पेशेंस भी नहीं होता है. सेकेंडली कई बार वो हाफ ट्रूथ बताते हैं, यू नो, दे सेड दैट हमारा ब्रेकअप हो गया है और रिकन्सिलिएशन चाहते हैं, एंड यस वी लव ईच अदर, बट एक्चुअली द रियलिटी इज द अदर पर्सन डजंट वांट दैट पर्सन एट ऑल. ठीक है, तो ये हाफ ट्रूथ से क्या है, आप अपने भी कर्म खराब कर रहे हो और सामने वाले को तो अपने कर्मों से कोई फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता, तभी वो ऐसे ही झूठ बोल के करवा रहे हैं. रिकन्सिलिएशन में ना आप उन केसेस को ले सकते हो, जैसे मैं हमेशा पहले टारो से चेक करती हूँ दैट what is the feeling of the other person also, because there are two people involved in this, right? And if there is a potential from that person and there is potential in overall situation, then only I recommend them somebody, otherwise I tell them yeah, move on.
Got it. And also, what kind of people come to you? Like, what are the issues, the legit issues, and what are the different things where you use your symbols for healing, like for anxiety, depression, and what else?
So since I suffered and overcame almost my anxiety, so I started attracting the same clients suffering from anxiety, and I always have soft spot. So there is this type of client, and then there is financial ones, the career issues, okay, and so I'm basically deal with these people. Okay, and these healing symbols right now I'm doing them for special occasions only, like in the Navratris I do the Shakti healing, and the Savan, the Shiv Sadashiv healing, this is the first time that we are doing, so it will go on for the entire Savan. Okay, so right now I'm doing it for the special occasions, but as I'm seeing that it is working very differently, usually healings have almost similar impacts on everyone. If 10 people are taking the healing, almost similar ones experiences will have. But the Sadashiv healing is a very different one. Okay, somebody is getting realization automatically out of the blue.
So it's for spiritual awakening.
It is for spiritual awakening,
for
anxiety, health, okay,
physical health.
Yes.
Okay.
It is for the setting intentions.
Okay.
It
intentions like financial growth as well.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And the major impact of this one, that it works on the root. Every healing works on the root. But here what it does, that for example you are somebody who worries about money a lot. Okay. So it will go on that mindset root, from where it is coming from. And many people have texted me that I was just thinking and I realized that I have been running away from my fears and I should face it, and I didn't told them anything, and they were just like automatically they were having the realizations. I had realizations myself that for whatever the financial issues I was having, from where it was coming from. So it was coming from a certain thing that was at my home.
Was it black magic?
It had negative intentions.
Okay.
So the person who gave me that, they didn't have the good ones, okay, intentions at their heart. So since I got that, I was getting the negative energies regarding my work. I was getting ill very frequently, so I had to stop my work very frequently. I was barely working, so since we have removed that, so now I am seeing the changes in myself as well. So this realization come, and it came very automatically. So this is how Sadashiv healing is working. It is working very differently, like no two experiences are same. That is the beauty of it. But that is one thing that I'm thinking, that soon I will turn it into something that I do the healings, normal healings in the normal days with these also. But right now I'm keeping it very sacred and special for the Navratri.
So what is special about Savan?
Savan?
Yeah.
Okay. So
and why Savan? Like, I have no idea. Why do we celebrate Savan? What is the significance of it? Please enlighten me.
Okay. So Savan is something, it has many stories, right? So in the Savan is a favorite of Lord Shiva and also Ma Parvati. Okay. They have done many Leela that we say. They come to earth, like originally, not just with their energy, but actually in their form, and they roam the earth. Okay, and that is why when you are doing the puja, the way during the Diwali Mahalakshmi comes, during Navratris Ma Adi Shakti comes down onto this physical plane. Same way during the Savan they are here. Okay, and they love it. Like there is one story I read it in the childhood. Okay, so when Ma Parvati was at her home in the Himalayas, okay, and Lord Shiva came and they went back to the Kailash. So many things happened. So they used to do a lot of leelas, okay, with each other, the fun leelas, but used to teach a lot of lessons, okay. Like there is one time they were on the earth, okay, and they came across a village, okay, and they were doing the puja, okay, of both of them. So Ma Parvati got very happy, and they were very lowly women of that village. She got very happy, so she, you know, gave them the boon of the marriage and a long last.
Wow, that's why people usually fast in Sawan for marriage.
Yes, so it is amazing for the marriage purposes. If you are already married, you can receive the blessings. If you are not, you can receive blessings for marriage. Okay, but this is a very sacred month to them, to Lord Shiva, and also Kavad is also taken, you know, during this month. So this has many stories, many significances, but the one thing that is here is, in this time they are here on the earth.
Wow.
So connect with them.
And they can meet us in any form, na?
They definitely can, and in dreams also. Like if you're seeing snakes, a lot of snakes in your dreams, okay.
So tell me one thing, like, is there anything specific and something simple that I can do in Savan to show my love to Shiva and Parvati, or let's say for the viewers, it's love and wish fulfillment also. So is there anything that we can do?
So if you are somebody who needs marriage blessings, so there is the Gauri Stuti.
Okay.
That Devi Sita did that. So when she saw Lord Rama in the gardens, and she's like, you know, this is the person I want. So she was there for the Gauri Pujan. So she went to the temple and she prayed and she did this stuti. Okay. So it is said if an unmarried girl do that for like 7 times every day, and especially in Savan, okay, so she can receive the blessing.
But is it a long one?
No, it hardly takes 2 minutes.
Okay, so we have to do that Gauri Stuti for 7 times in a day. And is there any specific timing, or we can do it in one go also?
In one go. You can do that very easily, and you will remember it, you know, in 2-3 times.
So is it like a mantra?
No, it is in the Chopai form.
Okay.
Yes, you will find it in the Ramayana also, okay, in the Sanskrit, alright, in the Chopai format, and it works very amazingly. If you have a certain person in your mind, you can try asking for the blessings for that. If you want a certain type of a person, you don't have somebody in your life, and you are like, you know, I want this kind of person, so you do the stuti, and after that you pray that, you know, this I want, please bless me.
Okay.
And the more, you know, willfully and the more with emotions you will do that, it will give you that.
Wow. Okay, so with that note, please tell our viewers what exactly are you offering in this month of Savan when it comes to Sadashiv healing. Why should they be coming to you?
Okay, so in the Sadashiv healing, there is the healing involved, okay, with the channeled symbols from Lord Sadashiv, okay, which has different benefits. Okay, it has the physical, mental health, everything, alright. Besides that, it will make a connection between you and the deity. If you are somebody who wants to advance in your spiritual growth, so this can actually help you. Okay, third part is that in my healings, I also, after the healings, I share the channeled messages. So sometimes there are like, you know, pearls of wisdom that comes through, and they are like, they hit so strongly on the point. Okay, so this is another part, and many people in my these healings, in Navratri healings and Sadashiv healing, they enroll just for the channeled messages,
which is like a prediction or an answer that they are looking for.
They are not even predictions, they are like,
But
they
some answers.
can be guidances.
Okay.
They can be just wisdom, pure wisdom. Okay, like for example, one time we received in the Navratri healing, we received this message that Mahalakshmi was in the session, and she said that, you know, you disgrace Maya. You say that Maya, oh my God, isse to dur rehna hai. Maya. She said Maya is also me.
Exactly.
So you are disrespecting me, and then you are asking me to bless you. So what is this? Right? So she said that, you know, Maya is also me. Respect it, love it, but don't fall as its prey.
Play with it. The cosmic play is what I call it. Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, sometimes these kind of messages comes up. So many people enroll just for the messages. They don't even give the intentions in the healing.
Wow.
They are like healing जो करना है जिसके लिए करना करो, but हमें channel message.
And what is the duration of this healing? कितना time लगता है usually?
So as long as it goes. Sometimes it goes beyond 1 hour.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like 30 minutes.
And is it physical or online?
It is online. Like I do all the healings online and I do them in group.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's happening in group.
Yes.
Wow. And how can people reach out to you? How can they contact you for any kind of healing?
For any kind of healing, I have the Instagram page, Energetic Essence Co. Okay, so you can get in touch with me from there. Okay, and you can book it straight away. Like I try to reach back to people as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now I have drawn this boundary. If I am not feeling like working with somebody, so I will say that, you know.
Yeah. So can you repeat the name of your Instagram page?
It's Energetic Essence Co. So I wanted.
Energetic Essence Co.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like company. So CO.
Got it.
That is.
Energetic Essence Co. Energetic Essence Co. Okay. So there's no space or nothing, right?
No, nothing.
All right. So though I'll be putting this in the description box, so you can check her page. It's really amazing. I have seen it. Yeah, so to that we come to the end of our podcast. So I want you to share one channeled message for the viewers. It can be in Hindi and English mix also. And please tell us like what message do we have from Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati for this entire month, and one message from your side, like whatever you'd like to tell to our viewers.
Okay, let's see what will come out. So it will take like 1 or 2 minutes.
Take your time.
Okay, so the first message that I'm getting is many people are running around that, you know, उन्हें जानना है कि क्या करे क्या ना करे. वो बहुत ज़्यादा रेमेडीज़ के चक्कर में पड़ रहे हैं. बहुत सारे व्यूअर्स जो भी इसे देख रहे हैं, because time is something that doesn't exist with spirituality. So they are running around forgetting the rituals. And they are doing even multiple of them, so it is not going anywhere. And he is saying, Lord Shiva is saying that instead of doing that, मेरे को बस एक बेल पत्र चढ़ा दो हर रोज, और हर रोज भी नहीं तो सिर्फ मंडे, and just everything will be done. Okay, so don't go fancy के चक्कर में मत पड़ो, बहुत शाइनी चीज़ों के चक्कर में मत पड़ो. when it comes to spirituality, go with the vibes, चाहे वो लुक में सिंपल हो, ठीक है. और ये भी मत सोचो कि बड़ी चीज़ों के लिए ट्रिकी चीज़ें करने की ज़रूरत है. इफ़ योर इंटेंशन इज़ गेटिंग अ हाउस और अ कार, so it is a big manifestation. So for that you have to spend a lot of money, or you have to do a tricky ritual or something. It is not like that. Okay, अगर आप सिर्फ मन में बैठ के सिर्फ मन में भी मेरा ध्यान करके मुझ में अपनी इच्छाएं बोलोगे, so I will even grant you that.
Wow.
So go with
This
simplicity.
is so amazing, and I'm telling you, हमारे बहुत सारे ऐसे व्यूअर्स हैं जो रेमेडी के पीछे पागल हैं. So that is actually very true. And anything else that you'd like to tell to our viewers about the spiritual journey?
Okay. So we all are spiritual. It is all about the matter of awareness, how aware you are. So just bring the awareness, connect with yourself, because you are the Shakti. Okay, if somebody asks you who are you, and you ask yourself who am I, the answer is you are the Shakti. Okay, so love yourself, you are loving the Shakti. Okay, connect with yourself, you are connecting with Shakti. That is the core of the spirituality. Don't fall for any fancy tricky things. It is very simple, very neutral, and very easy.
And I think when you get on this path of spirituality, you will see that you will get everything, you know. Universe is going to bring so much of abundance into your life that you won't have to think about anything else when that path of spirituality actually begins. So that was it, and it was so amazing talking to you, knowing about so many things. I'm amazed. And that is it. I hope this podcast helps, and I will meet you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.